All right, so we're back, and today we're diving into, what some people are calling the most shocking turnaround in the NBA this season.
Yeah, it's pretty wild what the Pistons have been able to do.
I mean, seriously, if you look at where they were last year and where they are now,
Night and day.
it's crazy. We have this article from hoopstalk.net, and
Yeah, I was reading that one.
okay, perfect. So you've got some background here.
I'm coming in fresh.
All right,
Let's see if we can unpack this together for everybody listening.
let's do it.
First off, though, just to set the stage, the Pistons, they were historically bad last year.
Historically bad.
We're talking 14 and 68.
Yep, and that includes a 28-game losing streak.
It's brutal.
Brutal.
But now they're 35 and 28 as we record this. They're the 6th seed in the East.
Yeah.
They even had an 8-game winning streak a couple weeks ago before the Clippers ended it.
Yeah, the Clippers.
So what's the deal? What's the Hoopstock article say?
Let's jumps right into Cade Cunningham, and for good reason, I think. Okay, yeah, he's been balling out.
He's their guy, and when he's healthy, they're a completely different team.
And this article points out he's healthy this year.
Yep. Last year, he played like 60-something games, but he missed that whole long losing streak.
Right, which kind of shows how important he is.
Huge. You take him out, and they just fall apart.
But this year, he's putting up all-star numbers.
And he was an all-star, right?
Yeah, he got his first all-star nod this year.
Yeah, deservedly so.
Definitely deserved it. And the article even mentions him as a possible most improved player candidate.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. His numbers last year weren't bad, but this year he's taken a huge leap forward.
That's true. Yeah, he's averaging like 25 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds.
Yeah, he's doing it all.
Really looks like he's becoming the franchise player they drafted him to be.
So Cade being healthy is huge, and that's obviously a big part of this turnaround. But the article also talks about some of the other guys who are back and healthy this year.
Yeah, like also Thompson.
Yeah, he missed a lot of time last year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, this is his second year, and he's really stepped up.
Yeah, he's playing some great defense.
Yeah, the article really highlights that his defense and his intensity.
Yeah.
He's already like an elite defender at his age.
Yeah, and he's bringing that energy every night.
Exactly, and that's contagious.
Now, the article does mention Jaden Ivey, who was playing a lot last year, but this year he's been injured.
Oh, right, he's been out.
Yeah, he's only played like 30 games, and he's probably done for the season.
Oh, man, it's too bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he was averaging like 17 points a game last year.
Yeah, he was.
Makes you wonder what they could have done with him healthy all year.
Yeah, would have been interesting to see how he'd fit in with a healthy Cade and everyone else.
Yeah, for sure.
So what about Jalen Duren? The article mentions him too.
Yeah, he's another guy who's really stepped up this year.
Yeah, he's averaging a double-double.
11 points, 10 rebounds,
Yeah.
blocking shots.
The article says he had a really good rookie year last year, but he kind of took a step back early this season.
Oh, yeah. But now he's back to playing at a high level.
Seems like he's found his groove.
He's been very consistent,
Yeah.
which I think is the key.
Consistency is so important, especially for a young guy.
It is.
Oh, and the article also mentions Isaiah Stewart.
Beef stew.
He's still contributing, even though his role is a little bit smaller this year.
Yeah, he's still out there battling for rebounds.
Yeah, 5.8 points, 5.6 rebounds a game.
Still a solid player.
Absolutely. And, the article also mentions his reputation for getting into it with other players.
Right. Haha. Beef stew.
Yeah, always bringing the energy.
Always.
So we've talked about the players.
Yeah.
But the article also points to a big coaching change as a major reason for the turnaround.
Yeah, they brought in J.B. Bickerstaff in the offseason.
Yeah, they let go of Monty Williams, who had been their coach.
Yeah, and the article says that was a brilliant move.
Really?
Yeah. The author thinks that Bickerstaff is a much better fit for this team.
They point out that Bickerstaff has experience coaching both winning teams and rebuilding teams in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was with the Cavs for a while.
Yep. So he knows how to handle a young team like this.
And the author was actually surprised that Cleveland let him go.
Yeah, apparently Kenny Atkinson's doing a great job there now.
So it seems like it worked out well for both sides.
It did, a win-win.
But yeah, the article really praises Bickerstaff's coaching this year.
Makes sense.
Now, on top of all that, the Pistons also brought in a bunch of new players in the offseason.
Yeah, they did some wheeling and dealing.
The article highlights a few of these guys as being really key to the turnaround.
Like Malik Beasley.
Oh, yeah. He's been lights out.
He's their 6th man.
Yeah, and he's playing like a Sixth Man of the Year candidate.
For real.
The article even mentions him as a possible Sixth Man of the Year.
You know, before the All-Star break, he broke the Pistons franchise record for most threes in a season.
Wow, before the All-Star break.
Yeah, he's been incredible from deep.
Yeah, he's averaging 16 points a game and shooting 42% from three.
That's
He
Crazy.
seemed to really like it in Detroit, too.
Yeah, he's been saying good things about the team and the city.
The article mentions that he's talked about wanting to be there long term.
That'd be huge for them if he resigns.
Yeah, for sure.
Though the article does say that his consistency can be a bit of an issue.
Ah, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, he can get hot and score a ton of points, but then sometimes he disappears.
Oh, well, that's something to keep an eye on.
For sure.
Then there's Ron Holland, their first-round pick.
Yeah, he was the 5th overall pick, right?
Yeah.
High expectations for him.
Yeah, he's super athletic and has a ton of potential on defense.
But the article says he hasn't been all that special yet.
Yeah. He's barely in the rotation right now,
Yeah, he's only playing about 15 minutes a game.
averaging 6 points and 2 rebounds.
So still a work in progress.
Yeah, but he's young.
Lots of time to develop.
Exactly.
All right, what about Tobias Harris?
Oh, yeah, he was a big addition, too.
Veteran presence.
They got him from the Sixers, where he was averaging close to 18 points a game.
Yeah. And the article says he's been great for them.
Yeah, he's averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds for the Pistons.
And apparently he's playing with a lot more aggression and passion.
Yeah, the article really emphasizes his leadership and his veteran experience.
Which is huge for a young team like the Pistons.
Exactly. He's been there and done that.
He knows what it takes to win.
And speaking of veterans, they also brought in Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh, yeah, he's a solid player.
Yeah, he's given them some good minutes off the bench.
Averaging 10 points a game.
And the article says he's been taking smarter shots,
Yeah, really buying into the team concept.
which is exactly what you want from a veteran.
Yep,
Oh, and they also added Dennis Schroeder and Lindy Waters at the trade deadline.
they did.
Schroeder's actually been pretty good for them.
Yeah, he's averaging 9 points and 5 assists in a smaller role.
Yeah, filling in nicely.
Yeah.
Lindy Waters hasn't really done much yet.
Yeah, not much of an impact so far.
But hey, it's early.
It is.
So wow, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
Basically, the Hoopstock article attributes the Pistons' turnaround to a few key things.
Yeah, it boils down to health, Cade Cunningham, veteran additions, and good coaching.
So first, health.
Yep, like we said, Cade Cunningham, Oscar Thompson, Jalen Duren, they've all been healthier this year.
And even Simone Fontecchio, the article mentions him too, has been available all season.
Yeah, even though he hasn't been amazing, he's been out.
Consistency.
Exactly.
Then there's Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he's been the biggest factor for sure.
He's taken his game to another level.
Yeah, the article calls him a top 20 player in the league now.
Wow, that's high praise.
It is.
Then the veteran addition.
Yeah, Beasley, Harris, Hardaway Jr., they've all been huge.
Bringing leadership and experience to a young team.
And they're all contributing on the courts.
Exactly.
And finally, J.B. Bickerstaff's coaching.
Yeah, the article calls him a Coach of the Year candidate.
He's got them playing hard and playing together.
It's impressive what he's done.
It really is.
So there you have it.
The Pistons are back.
And the Hoopstock article gives us a great breakdown of how they got here.
It does.
So for everyone listening, it's pretty clear that the Pistons have made a remarkable turnaround.
From the worst team in the league to a playoff contender.
It's a testament to the importance of health, a star player taking the next step, good coaching, and smart front office moves.
It really is.
Now, the article ends by asking, what are your thoughts about the Pistons? Comment below.
That's a good question.
And it got us thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which team in NBA history do you think the Pistons turnaround most resembles?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is.
I'm not sure. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, it's something worth pondering.
Definitely.
So we'll leave you with that thought.
And hopefully you'll leave us a comment with your answer.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Until next time.
See ya.